It's your boy Mike. Welcome back to another Dokkan Battle video. The summon point banners have been updated, and you might be wondering if you should summon on either of the banners, either the Dokkan Fest or the Carnival ones. But let's go ahead and talk about both the banner lists first, and then we'll talk about if you should summon on either of them. So if you aren't already aware, the units that are on here are AGL Ultimate Gohan and the Gamma 1. We also have Gamma 2 and Piccolo, Android 16, Tech Super Saiyan 4 Daima Goku, Super Baby, Golden Frieza and Gogeta, and Hybrid Trio. We also have Physical Omega Shenron, S-Tier Super Saiyan Blues, and Physical Tao on the Dokkan Fest side. And then on the Carnival side, we have the Int Future Gohan, Goma, Int Hybrid, I don't even, what would you even like tag them as? Like Int Baby Duo? I don't know. We also have the Tech Broly, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, Rose, Tien, Kale and Caulifla, and then last but not least we have Pycon. So on the, I would, if I had to say like right off the get-go which one you should summon on more, I'd probably say the Dokkan Fest side just has better units overall. Like what would you consider to be unusable here? I still think Tao can get some of these extreme class missions done. Baby is okay. Android 16 is, I'm gonna be honest, is probably the worst character on this banner by far. But like everyone else is just like an actual home run, like insanely good unit who I think is gonna have good value over time. We have it where the AGL Ultimate Gohan has possibly one of the best aging kits, I would say, of all time. Having 58% damage reduction, an additional 10% damage reduction just for base kit. You're also guarding. When you're getting a super attack, you get 10% extra damage reduction. So you get 78% damage reduction when that's happening. And if it's an unarmed super attack, you get an additional 20% damage reduction, meaning that you will have 98% damage reduction if you are getting hit with an unarmed super attack. And you might have noticed something. There is no temporary on this part of the passive. If we go ahead and check some other unit who just came out, for example, who, well, let's see, GT Duo do it. Let me pull them up real quick because they would be like a good person to show, right? For this character, they have a 50% chance of temporarily getting 30% damage reduction, right? Age Ultimate Gohan doesn't have that. Meaning that if you get super attacked, you gain all of this for that entire turn. So the normal attacks will now be more safe than before if you get supered, which I feel like doesn't happen a lot. So a lot of the times when you get super attacked, the boss is always raising their attack by like 50%, 100%, 30%. And then after that, the normals are hitting like a truck. But guess what? Gohan not only keeps that damage reduction that we're talking about, he's also getting the 58% defense. He's keeping the support for 2 turns. Like, he's really, really good. And I do think that like all of this part about him, specifically this part, is just going to make him age incredibly, incredibly well. And Superheroes is just a team that's always going to be buffed no matter what. Like if we go ahead and look at the brand new units that we have just gotten, Physical UI and Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta, they're on the team. Tech Golden Frieza, another really good option, is also on the team. S-Tier Super Saiyan Blues, also a really good unit. Int UI, who just got his EZA, where is he? Or his Super EZA. He's like on the bottom of this list. He just got his Super EZA. There's going to be more units who get Super EZAs later on as well. Like Physical Android 17, for example, or MVP 17. There will be more things that just continue, and Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta as well just got his Super EZA as well. But like we're going to continuously not only get options as time goes on, but we just got a whole bunch of options right now. You know what I mean? So Age of Ultimate Gohan is going to be really good. Gamma 2, they're very dodgy or die, but like they do a really decent job at that. And then when you swap over to Piccolo, I do think that they have like a very decent utility for that. Android 16 is like, if you pull this guy, I would honestly follow him. He is that ass. I cannot like believe the kit that they released for this character. He's so fucking bad. Tech Super Saiyan 4 Daima Mini Goku, even though he just released on this banner with the Bora banner, I still think that he is such a powerful option on the Daima team that if you pull him on this right now, like I think that would be a W. Baby, I don't know. I don't really like Baby's design too much. Like I just don't get it, right? Not to say he's a bad unit per se, because he still has the guard. He still has a 70% chance to dodge. He gets an additional 10% chance to dodge when you're attacking with 12 key or more. So the thing is that like you'll have a decent amount of attack and defense while having an 80% chance to dodge and guard, right? And then you just transform starting from the next turn, basically, as long as you're just using GT bosses, which is probably where you're going to be running this guy anyways. But then once you go into Super Baby 2, he has the 90% chance to dodge. He has 70% here, as well as the 20% here. And on top of that, he's foreseeing super attacks. He's launching the additional super attack. He's raising his attack and defense up permanently. He's getting the crit chance over here. He's getting the damage reduction over here. But that's all he gets is 30%. Because I'm assuming they're thinking about physical Omega Shenron while you're running this guy. But like, I don't know. I just don't think like, I don't really see why you would want to run this guy compared to like anyone else, really. Like he just doesn't look too crazy to me. He has a giant form at least, and this is not only going to be performing a critical hit, you're going to be massively raising your attack, so you're going to be doing like a decent super attack. And then on top of that, the condition is literally just your next attacking turn. So you'll just have this on turn 5 with this character. But like, I don't know, like you'll destroy the super attacks. That's cool, I guess. He's not a again, he's not like a quote unquote bad unit. He's just mid. Gogeta's really good. I don't really like the Frieza side, but Gogeta's really nice. In-Hybrid Trio, I think are a little bit underrated right now. No one really talks about them. But like once you swap over to the Goten and Trunks part on turn 2, they could look really nice. And on top of that, if you are able to get extremely lucky with orbs and are either able to get the 12 int key spheres or 5 rainbow key spheres, like these guys could look pretty good because you'll have the 40% damage reduction plus the 38 on top of the 20. It's very unlikely. I think Gohan could be a little bit susceptible though to some of these, like, well, just any of these attacks. When the hybrid red zones came out, he wasn't like particularly too hot in there. I would say he got messed up by a lot of those supers. Do I even need to talk about Omega? He's the GOAT. Super Saiyan Blues are the same. Physical Tau is again just another unit that I just really couldn't care about. Ooh, dude. You could like tell me why are these units top 10 and I could make an entire 15-minute video, man. I fucking love Future Gohan and Trunks. I love these guys. Goma's obviously really good as well. On it, this is like the most fumbled LR of all time. The fact that these guys came out and then they're not on GT bosses, but oh, well, they shouldn't be on GT. I do not give a fuck. You should have just put them on GT bosses. You cannot run this guy on Omega's team, so who gives a fuck? Alright, sorry about that. My computer just like froze for a second. But yeah, these guys, like, they want you to run the baby team, but the baby team isn't what is the best for, like, again, why would you want to run baby's team when you could just run Omega's team? I don't like these guys. I really don't. Like, they're not bad because, like, you'll have the 20% dodge chance plus the 50% right here. So that's 70. And then if there's another corroded body in mind, so baby, you'll have 90. And then before attacking, you'll have 100%. But I don't care. I don't care that they have 100% dodge chance and then it turns into 90. I could not care. Oh, look at this, guys. Oh, I get to do an active skill where I can dodge again after I dodge. I could not care, man. Like you just don't run that team. You just don't. I can't. Tech Broly, I was so happy about him when he released, and when I went to the Dokkan meetup, I felt like I was really high on him because of the 70% damage reduction with guard. Like it looks good on paper, but the thing is that you need to attack, and you need to attack so many times. You need to attack 8 times to build up all of your defense because all you get is 260. All you get is 260 base. And there's other characters who start off with 800% while getting 200% more defense when getting hit for the first time. I'm talking about Diamond Goku, by the way. But it's like you can get all of this up and it doesn't matter. It just doesn't, because you only have the guard. And you need to get hit, by the way, because if you don't get hit, then you can't do the additionals, and if you don't do the additionals, then you can't do the attacks. He's so wonkily designed, dude. And even when you get him like the ball rolling, he's just not. It's not like he's an like unstoppable monster. Goji just starting to show some of his age. I feel like it doesn't mean he's necessarily out right now, but I think that he is slowly getting to that point, which makes sense. He's still living a lot of this stuff though. He's still really good for like short events, I would say, because he gets like all of these stats right here, and it's so good. It's so good. And then you got the guard at 50% damage reduction. Get the support right here for 4 turns. It's so good. I like Gogeta a lot. Rose is kind of the same way. I feel like when you put this guy in Omega's team, he looks 20 times better because he has so much defense on that team, and then you're just greatly raising your attack. And then if you're able to go into Zamasu, onto the Zamasu side, and you're able to pop this active skill, dude, he hits like a fucking truck if you can get all this off. The 300% attack and defense, and you perform a critical hit when your HP is 60% or less. If you can get that off, you actually just win the game. You hit like 120 million plus attack stats with just like guaranteed crits, multiple additional super attacks, and then you stack for like 2 turns, and that's it. Tien, meh. Kale and Khalifa, meh. Pycon, meh. Like, I really don't recommend you summoning. This is the whole reason why I was saying that you should just summon on the Dokkan Fest side rather than the Legendary Carnival side, because like I can't. Like, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 really good units, and then like these guys. I can't. Meanwhile, on the Dokkan Fest side, like I was saying, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or let me just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, you have 7 out of 9 chance. No, 7 out of 10 chance, right? Yeah, 7 out of 10 chance for you to get something good versus, what is it, like 3 out of 9? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 4 out of 9. So yeah, it's much better to just go on the Dokkan Fest side. But I'm going to go ahead and do 2 tickets. I'm going to do 1 on the Dokkan Fest side, and we're going to do 1 on the Carnival side. And I'll show you. Like when we get bent over backwards on the banner, then you know, it is what it is. Like I tried telling you guys is all I'm going to say. But let me go ahead and swap over. Let me pause real quick and we'll come back. Okay, we are back. We have the Dokkan Fest and then we have the Carnival. Let's just go into the Dokkan Fest first. I could use a couple of units from here. I would prefer AJ Ultimate Gohan, Gammas. I actually don't remember like the entire list off the top of my head. There's like only like 2 things I would not like on this banner. Oh, actually no, 3. It's just Tao, 16, and Baby. Like those are the only 3 I really could not care about. Yes! Daimo Super Saiyan 4 Mini Goku, dude, I'll take that. I'm pretty sure that's either dupe 1 or dupe 2 on him. Either way, that's good. That's really good. That's the whole that's the whole reason why I said you got to summon on the Dokkan Fest side. It's because you'll get stuff like that. Okay, now we're hopping over to the Carnival side. Trunks and Mai. Wow, guys, we're getting an LR. Whoops. I want In Future Gohan. I want Goma. I'll take the baby possessed duo. I'll take Broly. Honestly, anything that's just usable. Okay, it's Rose. I think that's the 4th dupe. I'm pretty sure he's rainbow now, so I'll take it. But yeah, I actually really like the value of these banners though. Them adding units that aren't even returned yet is such an insanely good value that I feel like people don't really talk about with the 10th year anniversary. And it's the reason why I feel like the 10th year anniversary is probably the best anniversary in the game, is because it introduced stuff like that happening, right? And then when we get it where we're able to summon for characters that haven't even returned, as well as some more of the recent Dokkan Fest as well, and even the carnival side too. Like there are some heavy hitters on that banner, like In Future Gohan and Goma are obviously some of the better ones on there, but Rose and Broly are still pretty decent, and Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, of course. That, like, I don't know, I feel like people underrate it, or people don't really talk about it enough. But anyways, let me know what you guys got down in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a great week. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.